The year was 1861, and the United States was on the brink of civil war. The country was divided, and tensions were at an all-time high. The North and the South had different ideologies and visions for the future of the country. The South believed in preserving their way of life, which was heavily reliant on slavery. The North, on the other hand, was pushing for abolition and greater equality. The First Battle of Bull Run, also known as the First Manassas, was one of the first major battles of the American Civil War. It was fought on July 21, 1861, near Manassas, Virginia. The Confederate Army was led by General P.G.T. Beauregard, while the Union Army was led by General Irvin McDowell. The Confederate Army was outnumbered, but they were well prepared and had the advantage of fighting on their home ground. The battlefield was sprawling, with rolling hills, forests, and streams that created a maze-like landscape. The Union Army was caught off guard by the Confederate Army's tactics, and they quickly found themselves outflanked and outnumbered. The battle raged on for hours, with both sides determined to win. The Confederate Army made a stand at Henry House Hill, and the Union Army launched several attacks, but to no avail. The tide began to turn in favor of the Confederate Army, and the Union Army was forced to retreat. The Battle of Bull Run was a decisive victory for the Confederate Army, and it was a wake-up call for the North. The Union Army realized that the war was going to be much more difficult than they had originally thought. The Battle of Bull Run was a turning point in the American Civil War, and it set the stage for many more battles to come. The North was now determined to end the conflict and preserve the Union, while the South was determined to secede and establish their independence. The war would rage on for 4 more years, with countless lives lost and countless families torn apart. The Battle of Bull Run will forever be remembered as one of the defining moments in American history, a testament to the bravery and sacrifices made by so many in the pursuit of freedom and liberty.